Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Laide. So today I'm just going to be teaching you guys very quickly easy phrases in Pidgin English. Very easy beginner friendly phrases in Pidgin English. Now Pidgin English is not unique to Nigeria alone. There are other African countries that also speak Pidgin, like Ghana. So Pidgin I'm talking about is Nigerian Pidgin. Okay, so Pidgin English actually came about as a result of the slave trade. So during the 17th century, the British came here and they needed a way to communicate with the locals. The locals needed a way to communicate to them so they could trade. And of course, they didn't understand the Englishman's English. And so they had to find a way. And so they picked a little bit of English here and there, jumbled it up with their own native language, and somehow it made sense. Okay, and that is the origin of Pidgin English. So even though the origin of Pidgin English is less than pleasant, it has actually evolved to be one of our cherished languages. It's actually a national language. Like the average Nigerian speaks Pidgin, and the average Nigerian speaks at least 3 languages. So that would be English, of course, which is our official language, your own native language, which is unique to your tribe, and of course Pidgin English. So the average Nigerian speaks all 3. So for me, I speak English, obviously I speak Yoruba, and I speak Pidgin. Okay, Pidgin English is just a very feel-good language. Pidgin English is an informal way of expression. After you've blown grammar all day in the office with your tie, with your jacket, when it's time to relax with your friends and then you're just going to this, maybe this cool spot to chill, everybody just starts to speak in Pidgin English because it automatically gives you the feel of relaxation, the feel of, okay, this is not a formal setting, I can relax here. Pidgin English cuts through all of the bullshit and just gets direct to the point. Pidgin English also cuts through barriers like education, age, tribe, whatever it is. Even if the person is an old person who has never been to a school, or you're a professor in the university, whatever, Pidgin English just allows everybody to communicate. Because it's informal, if not all, almost everybody can communicate in Pidgin English and understand, when being spoken to in Pidgin English as well. It's just a very beautiful way of expression. It is very fluid, it is very adaptable way of expression. So today I'm just going to be teaching you guys easy ones today, and ones that you find useful. They are not just easy, but you actually find them useful. Okay, even if you're never going to come to Nigeria, even if you're in the diaspora, you just want to learn. See, if you have Nigerian friends, even in diaspora, even if you can't speak their native language, the moment you start to speak to them in Pidgin, you will see a side of them you've not seen before. I promise you. So the first one here, obviously, I think is greeting. How to say hi, how are you? For Pidgin, it is how far. Okay, how far, how you did, how far, how you did. So if someone tells you how far, the person is not saying how long is your journey. It's basically saying hi, how are you doing? Hi, how are you doing? Okay. Disclaimer to this though is you don't want to tell somebody older than you, or an elderly person, how far, how you did. Okay, that would be extremely rude, and you will just be perceived as lacking manners. So you don't want to tell an elderly person how far you did. So if the person is elderly, just greet them the way you would normally in English. Good morning, sir. Good evening, ma. Whatever. Okay, don't do it. That should be used only for your peers or for somebody younger than you. Okay, guys, I forgot to mention D-E-Y. Even though you can't use it by itself, it is used as is in a sentence. Sometimes it can also be used differently, but it depends on the context. But usually this is how it is used. Our body, which is also similar to how far are you day. How body. How body simply means how is your body. Okay, exactly how it sounds. How is your body? This is also a form of greeting, okay, but it can also be used to ask how somebody is actually feeling. If the person is feeling ill or sick, or the person isn't feeling very well, it's actually also a way you can say, how are you feeling, But it's also a form of greeting to just say, how are you? Hope you're doing good. You could also say, how body. However, this one can be used for an elderly person. I actually do this a lot for, especially my customers in the markets, that elderly women. Whenever I greet them, good evening, mama, how body, In fact, every other thing here can actually be used for people of all ages. Okay, the next one is abeg, which means please. I beg means please. Okay, I beg, help me. Please help me. I beg, please. Okay. The next one, vex. Vex means to be angry or to be upset. Angry or upset. So for example, I beg, no vex me. Please don't get me angry. I dey vex. I am upset. Okay? Yeah. The next one, comot. Comot means get out or leave there. Okay? So I beg, comot. Please get out. I beg, comot for road. Please get off the road. Okay? Waiting. What? Waiting. What? Okay? So somebody is looking at you one way. Waiting. That means what? Right? Or it could also be waiting be this. What is this? Waiting they happen. What is going on? What is happening? Okay? Yeah. The next one is wahala. Wahala means trouble or problem. So if somebody says no wahala, that means no problem. So somebody says, oh, could you help me with that? And I'm like, oh, no wahala, no wahala, it's fine. That means no problem, it's fine. Okay? Or somebody tells you wahala day, there is problem, there is fire on the mountain. Okay? Then the next one, sabi. Sabi means to be out, to know what you're doing, to know about something, to know, basically be knowledgeable about something. Okay? So for example, somebody says, oh, that mechanic sabi. That mechanic sabi. That means that mechanic guy knows his stuff. He knows what he's doing. Okay? And it could also just mean to know something. So for example, somebody asks you sabi that man? You sabi that man? That means, do you know that man? And you're saying, I know Sabio, I don't know him, or I don't know. I know is the next one, which is what I used earlier. I know is also similar to I know sabi. Okay? I know also basically means you don't know. I know. I don't know. Then the next one. Now this one I'm going to be actually teaching you 3 words, like in a particular order, and this is actually going to really help you if you maybe need to buy something at the market or whatever. This is going to help you, but we are going to learn them differently and then we'll now use them together. Okay, so the first one is haba. Yeah, haba could mean oh but why. Haba, oh but why. Let me give you an example. So maybe for example, I had my friends over and then maybe I left them with my house in order, and then I go and I come back and I find my house is in a mess. So I can just be like, Mercy, see my room now. Haba, like look at the mess. Why? Do you get it? Yeah. You're going to learn how to use this in a sentence soon. Okay. The next one I will teach you guys is last price. Okay, last price, which basically means the cheapest. What's the cheapest? The cheapest you can give. Last price. So for example, you go to the market and then you ask, oh, I want to buy this, how much is this? And the person says, oh, this is 2,000 naira, and you're like, okay, what's the last price? Or in pidgin, waiting with the last price. You're asking him, what is the cheapest you can do? And in most cases they will always tell you a price different from the initial price. In most cases, not in all, but in most cases you see that they will come down a bit more. Okay, then the next one is itu cost. Itu cost. It is too expensive. Now let's use it in a sentence. So he goes to the market. Hello, good evening, I want to buy this. How much is it? Oh, it's 10,000 naira. Abba, itu cost. What's going to be the last price? Do you see that? So what you just said there was, oh, why? That's too expensive. What's the cheapest you can give? You can give it to me. Do you see that? Do you see? Yeah. So if you ever do come to Nigeria, this will be very useful for you, because the moment you tell a market person like that, even if you have your American accent, your British accent, wherever you are from, let me tell you, they'll be like, okay, maybe this person is a foreigner but not a JJC. You will know the meaning of a JJC by the end of this video. Okay. K-leg. K-leg means suspicious, not straightforward. Okay, so somebody, maybe your friend, comes over and is like, that party I went, all the girls were just onto me, they were just interested in me, and your friend like, something is not adding up here, this sounds suspicious. K-leg. Abi. Abi is basically reaffirming something. It's basically a reaffirmation. It is typically used at the end of a sentence. It's just at the beginning sometimes, but mostly used at the end of a sentence. So for example, my hair fine, Abi. My hair fine, Abi. My hair is fine, right? We go, Abi. We are leaving, right? Now so, yeah, that's true. Now so, yeah, that's true. Then now wa or now wow. Now you see that o at the end is used to emphasize how surprised you are or how affected you are by what you're saying. If you say now wow, it's like saying, oh really? Now wow. Or now wow, really? Yeah, that kind of thing. Do you get it now? Yeah. Now nawa is used as a way of expressing displeasure. Okay, so for example, one of the friends come and is just seeing you guys like, do you know her husband actually cheated on her? And you're like, nah, wow. Someone is like, oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's too bad is kind of what nawa means. Okay, wayo means fraud. Wayo is actually gotten from an Hausa word which means to be smart, but in Pidgin English it's a way of saying fraud. So it'd be like, that man na wayo man. So that man is a fraudulent person. Or that man they tried to do me wayo. That man was trying to scam me. Okay? Yeah. Go slow. Go slow does not mean you should start walking at a snail's or tortoise pace. No. Go slow actually means traffic. So Pidgin English is very descriptive. So go slow. And what happens in traffic jam? Cars go slowly or at a standstill. Cars are moving slowly. So go slow. Traffic jam. Okay? Now, immediately. Now, immediately. So say, come off for there. Now. Get out of there immediately. You too much. Yeah, it's a way of expressing appreciation. You too much means, you've done well. You are the real OG. You are legit. Oh, you've tried. You've done well. Yeah, that is what basically saying you too much means. So when somebody has done something for you that you really appreciate, maybe the person went an extra mile for you to get you something, like, you too much. Yeah, a way of appreciation, basically. Then jaw is actually gotten from a Yoruba word which means please. But when you use jaw in a sentence, it's used more like we are not actually saying please, but you're also not really aggressive. So it's like saying, please just let me be, like, I beg, leave me jaw. Okay, go again, jaw. Please, I'm not going again. She gets it. Yeah, it's usually used in that sense. Free me. Just let me be. Like, free me, let me be. Yeah. Nah, lie. It is a lie. It is a lie. You don't do. That's enough. You don't do. That's enough. I fit. I fit basically means I can. I fit go there. I can go there. I fit slap you. I can't slap you. Okay? Yeah. Now this last two I'm teaching you, very important if you're ever going to come to Lagos, or if you're ever visiting any metropolitan city really, or anywhere in the world. These two would serve you. Number one, shine your eye. In Pidgin, shine your eye basically means be vigilant. Wherever you are, be vigilant. Okay, you will need that in Lagos for sure. Yeah. Then of course now you're going to find out the meaning of JJC. JJC means Johnny Just Come, meaning this is a way of expressing that somebody just arrived somewhere and it's obvious. The person, you can see the naivety or ignorance of something. You can see it, which makes the person susceptible to being taken advantage of. So it's typically used for somebody who is exhibiting that he or she doesn't know her way around. Can you see what they sold for that guy for 2,000? That guy in a JJC, meaning he doesn't know his way around. Yeah. So you don't want to be a JJC if you ever do come to Lagos. So these terms will help you integrate really faster. So if you have Nigerian friends, all the better. I don't think maybe there are some Nigerians that don't speak Pidgin well, but the average Nigerian can't speak Pidgin. So, and I believe they'll be happy to practice with you. You will even say side of them that I've not seen before. I'm repeating it because Pidgin just has a way of just making you be like, you know, just making you be a little gangster, a little freer, a little free stylish, if there's such a word. Yeah. So I hope that you have really benefited from this. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel, support you. It takes nothing from you, but it does a lot for me. Okay, so please subscribe to my channel. All right, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.